Thank you. Thanks to everyone who decided to help Ecuadorian families living in rural and community areas to have access to education online. 5 months ago, I decided to post a video on my social media talking about the difficult situation of our community in Ecuador. Due to the pandemic, people in the community needed to start receiving classes through educational platforms online. The problem is that almost 84% of the people living in these areas don't have access or can't afford a stable internet connection. Thanks to you, the people who decided either to donate or to share my video on other social media platforms, we were able to receive almost $3,000 in donations. I know, the goal was supposed to be $10,000, but thanks to the amazing work of the organization Luli, we were able to make some other partnerships in this project so we could reduce the operational costs. Some of those other donations include computers and other devices that will allow the people in this community to have a reliable internet connection. And the great team of Luli was able to find a place where to start the internet center for this community. As a result, those donations were good enough to welcome this community into the digital world and finally break that digital bridge. Now educators can provide quality education through video conferences, and especially students from the community could access educational material online. I had my last meeting with the people from Internet para Pechichal. In this occasion I talked with their representative, his name is Wilson, so please listen carefully to what he needs to say about the progress of this project and how can people continue helping this initiative.
Hola Wilson, ¿cómo estás?
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te va?
Bueno, como muchas de las personas que ya han visto parte de este proyecto, él es Wilson, uno de los coordinadores de Internet para Pechichal.
Claro que sí, mucho gusto con todas las personas que estén viendo este video, de igual manera con André y por esta difusión, por esta comunicación que le das a todos nuestros seguidores del proyecto para que estén como enterados, al tanto de cómo se están manejando el tema logístico, el tema de las donaciones y bueno, pues sobre todo el avance que hemos tenido hasta ahora.
Una pregunta que mucha gente me hizo a mí era de por qué yo decidí aliarme con este proyecto, qué vi en las personas que estaban llevando el proyecto. Y más que nada vi que había mucha cooperación, había un buen equipo detrás. Y la pregunta que yo te quería hacer a ti es, ¿por qué tú decidiste tomar las riendas en este proyecto de Internet para Pechichal?
Justo cuando estábamos en el periodo de discernimiento, claro, ya nosotros teníamos una población predestinada que sería San Isidro. Bueno, pues yo realmente me daba cuenta que poco o nada se podía hacer sin internet. Casi ninguna gestión iba a poderse dar sin conectividad, sin medio de comunicación con la gente de allá. Una zona vulnerable que carece de educación, lo único que consigue es cronificarse, es cronificar la desigualdad, la vulnerabilidad. Solo se siguen quedando atrás. Entonces de ahí yo dije como que lo mío es el internet.
Y ahora sí la pregunta del millón es ¿cuánto se llegó a recaudar en la campaña que tuvimos? Y bueno, por su lado Luli con su campaña de comunicación.
Y en total estamos rondando entre los $3,080 más o menos.
Creo que es muy necesario que la gente sepa qué pueden hacer ellos para proyectos relacionados, pero también qué puede hacer la gente para apoyar a este proyecto de Internet para Pechichal en el futuro.
Yo pienso que una de las mayores ayudas que se puede dar es visibilizando este proyecto ya. De momento un poquito pensando a largo plazo, que siento que es como el enfoque de esta pregunta. Lo importante es que este infocentro no sea un foco vicioso para la comunidad, en el sentido que no llegue a contaminar, que sea un espacio en donde sea un internet democratizado.
Respondiéndome la otra pregunta, para aquellas personas personas como yo, personas como tú, que quieran emprender proyectos sociales para ayudar a comunidades, ¿a qué le recomendarías un mensaje que tengas que darle a esas personas?
Es algo, de hecho, como que a mí me hubiera gustado que alguien me responda esta pregunta cuando yo empecé, porque fue bastante duro. Yo creo que se necesitó de mucho coraje para poder no tirar la toalla, ¿sí? Principalmente les diría dos cosas. Primero sería que busquen aliados dentro de la comunidad, como qué aliados existen, qué autoridades, fundaciones, instituciones como están trabajando dentro ya de la comunidad. Y dentro de esto está el no tirarse la de ya como a veces del héroe, como que el problema solo existe en la cabeza del héroe y lo que la comunidad necesita es otra cosa. Entonces, un diagnóstico para la comunidad es fundamental, yo diría el pilar
To
principal.
watch the full 20-minute video call with Wilson, check out my YouTube channel. He talks more about advice for people interested in projects for education in remote areas. I am so happy to hear that so many young students, thanks to this project, have another opportunity to continue their education. Once I am able to go back to Ecuador, I will make sure to visit this community to understand more about their situation. After finishing my partnership with Lily, I questioned myself, well, is that it? Not exactly. I have realized that many Latin American countries are trying to solve this digital bridge by providing internet connection to rural areas. But the problem is not only there. The problem is the quality of education they are receiving online. Nowadays, we can observe that there are some quality education programs online with a very high price. And also the people who are entering the digital world may be afraid of the extensive materials that they can find on the internet. Therefore, I decided to start 2 educational projects. And after some months of planning and meetings, I am finally able to introduce you to the Nanobreaker. The objective of this account is to translate those mind-blending scientific knowledges about nanotechnology into simpler concepts. The Nanobreaker is focused on a Spanish-speaker audience, but most of the material will also be available for English speakers, since I know that nanotechnology is such an emerging field. The goal of this whole brand is to make a great community where people from Latin America and other parts of the world can interact and discuss many other topics related to this beautiful concept of nanotechnology. I can't wait to start this first stage of the project on Instagram, and eventually I will continue developing plans to scale up this project and make available the Nanobreaker for workshops and conferences. And finally, I would like to announce my second project, Ciencia for Spanish speakers only. Ciencia addresses the issue of so many people on the internet reading fake information about scientific topics, and this could misguide their actions. For this project, I have joined a group of scientific professionals who, like me, are eager to provide scientific material for free online. In Ciencia platforms, you will find relevant academic material about STEM and other academic concepts for free. This initiative represents free, high quality of education for young people in Latin America. And I couldn't be more grateful with the communicators and the scientific professionals who are helping me build this amazing community of Ciencia to make education accessible for Spanish speakers. In order to obtain more information about these amazing opportunities of building new communities for scientific communication, I invite you to follow their social media platforms. I will leave them in the description of this video, or I will link them to my principal Instagram account. I am so thankful to be able to make this video. Once again, thank you very much to everyone who helped me in Internet for Pechichal. I am sure that the young community in social media platforms is changing the world. I still believe that education is not just a privilege, it is a right.